So your wife will not catch up. After spending all my money in the United States and not finding a white man to marry, I'm kidding, guys. I decided to go back because the love of my life was in Nigeria, and it's been 2 months. I have not seen him, and I just wanted to go back. So I booked my trip back to Nigeria, and this is me because I just got back, guys. Gave way for the latest IJGB girl. I was super excited going back to Nigeria, and of course I used Qatar Airways because, you know, seamless travel and transfers, and eventually I got to Nigeria, and it was a beautiful experience. Though the flight time was long, I landed in Abuja airport, and I was so happy to be picked up by my babe. It was just such a relief after 24 hours airborne. I linked up with my baby, of course, because we had so much catching up to do, and we decided to travel to another location. You know, we've been off for a while. Let's have some fun. But before that, I helped him. We went to a store to grab a few appliances for one of our projects that we had, and after that I showed him one of, you know, the places I thought we should chill at, Jara Beach Resort. And I'm like, they're too pricey, but he says, you know what, I got you, let's book it. So we booked our flight. I proceeded to do my nails because, of course, never to be caught unfresh. Did my packing, and airport time, guys. We were off for Lagos, and I was super excited because, you know, it's been long off from my babe, and I just wanted to have some fun, unwind in a Nigerian environment. The new airport had been fixed up real nice and really looked good. Yeah, let me pay first, please. Yeah. Okay, she's the one I'm paying to. Okay. It's either the VIP or executive lounge for us because, you know, it keeps you relaxed before your flight.
Awesome.
Are you married?
I did this.
So your wife will not catch up? Sometimes I just play side chick to my husband because, you know that feeling like I don't want anybody to catch us, but then nobody's actually gonna catch us because you're mine. So we just headed out after a while, and we boarded our flight. But meanwhile, before that, we had some good quality time, good breakfast, because we had an early flight that we had to catch. And eventually we boarded, and I was just so obsessed with this man by my side because it's been so long, and I was just as excited as he was. We arrived Lagos, and we decided to lodge at Albergo, and this room was pretty much luxury and cute, and we paid for about 2 nights at 2 separate rooms. Yes, we stayed separately because, you know what, we had to. So we just had our luggages brought in, and this is my welcome screen welcoming into my room, and I enjoyed my stay here. Had dinner, and I enjoyed every bit of this meal because it was really cooked really nice. The sauce came out great, the rice and everything, the garnishing. I eventually changed it to my nightwear and had a good sleep. Following morning was breakfast after a good workout, and you know I love sausages, so I'm packing as much sausages as I would love to have. Proceeded to have bacon next because, you know, let it just look like I have some extra protein on my plate. Next off, I went to salad and fruits because, of course, you want to burn the calories after all the junk you're gonna have. And you know that's a joke because you can't outrun or have a good diet after a heavy meal and expect that because you had fruits or vegetables that every calorie is going to die. That's a big lie. But by the way, let's go on. I took my fruits and coleslaw, and I had a very good meal. I was really full. Got back to my hotel room, and I had a good sleep. Later that night, we decided to head out to, you know, have a night view, watch people do a boat cruise. And I wanted to try, but my babe said it was too late and he didn't want us to have any issues at all. So, we just decided to skip. My babe would just give headlines like US-based doctor drowns during boat cruise in Lekki Beach River. And I'm like, you know what? Let's skip. The next day, we packed our box off to the Jara resort and we decided to take pictures before leaving. We finally arrived Jara after about 2 hours drive, and this place was calming. The management, I was so impressed that someone could get this kind of peace in Lagos, Nigeria. We proceeded to settle in and get Wi-Fi. They worked us to our rooms and we toured the facility, and I was so excited because this place, I gave it to the management. It's all inclusive, meaning it covers your meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and then wine and water. And any other thing you want is extra bills on you. This place was superb and just working in. We had a note that was dear Pamela and Ikena. It is our pleasure to welcome you to our little slice of paradise. We trust your stay will be enjoyable and memorable. Cheers to beautiful memories from Blessing and the entire Jara team. They gave us a glass of fresh juice and I enjoyed mine while touring the beach and experiencing this calmness. With the love of your life, you just breathe in fresh air. It was so serene. Getting back into the resort proper, I saw this chef special and I don't like creamy pasta, so I opted for something different. After that, I went to the beach because that's what I'm here for. My man joined me and we had an intimate work talking about a lot of stuff, how the US, a lot of things I forgot to tell him, a lot of things he forgot to tell me, and the way was so much at this point that we found this horse and it would cost like 2k 3k for a ride, and I'm like, you know what, I've never had a horse ride, so why not? And just a few minutes into the ride, I just felt like, you know what, I can't do this. What if this horse takes off and throws me on the ground? And I just hurt myself. I'm like, please help me down, oh boy, I can't do this no more. And he helped me, and as you can see, I almost still fell falling off from the horse. We continued touring the facility because of course we had so much time in our hands.
Don't even know what this one. La vez I get I did the video for what's the way to Atlantic Ocean. Oh my god, hey guys. We're in the middle of we're in the middle of Atlantic Ocean, reporting live. Where all the powers are. We're trying to get Gaduga from the real source. This one must be the
You can tell we had great water time, and we had a dinner for that night, and we just had to retire and get ready for dinner. So we eventually arrived at the dinner and they gave us a rooftop beach view. We were supposed to stay downstairs, but the waves were just too much, so we had to stay upstairs, and the lights and the serenity of the place was just given. And we started having intimate conversations, talking about what we wanted to do, what we wanted to achieve, and it just felt so right, guys. So we waited for our food. We had a 3-course meal, and our starter was like a plantain boat stuffed, and I don't know what my babe had, but it tasted really good and nice. And main dish was rice pilaf or something like that, and my babe had totally something different. We all chose our meals, before time, and we had the liberty to choose whatever we wanted off the menu. And at this point, Babe was adjusting his chair a lot, and guys, in the heat of the moment, guys, Babe popped the question, and of course, I said yes. It was so amazing to say yes and really mean it, cause Why not? I was so excited. I took pictures and we popped some good wine to celebrate. Cheers to many years in love. And I just stood at a corner and I kept admiring this man, because how did I just make it and just pick right? Like, it feels so good when you select the right man for you. You just feel different, you feel satisfied, and you feel fulfilled. That was exactly how I felt, and I just couldn't hold, how satisfied and fulfilled this made me, because I really love this man so much, guys. Here you can see the way I was blushing and shining my teeth. I'm in love. I'm in real love, guys, and there's nothing you can tell me.
Thank you, baby. That's so much fun. Love you, baby. Love you so much.
And we took a walk, and I can bet you guys this walk felt so different. When you're working with your Mr. Right, it just felt so good. We had a wedding to plan, guys. Palms Gate 2024. Too many messages from loved ones. I was so excited, and I'm still grateful for all the love.
I have never experienced the ocean like this. This morning, the waves at my door front is crazy.
We started off our day with a good morning workout for about 1 hour, and it was really great. After which we proceeded to having some games. These XO games you play with paper and write and all of that. They had this, physical game box, and we used it, and I can't really remember who won, but it doesn't really matter right now, because so we had to wait for breakfast, which came eventually, and breakfast was good, light, typical English breakfast. And we had some good fresh juice to go with it. We had a beautiful day going round and meeting some friends. Lunch was amazing, because this was the best okra soup ever. Later in the evening, we spent quality time just looking at the beach from our front. I don't know what my husband was doing here, but whatever. So it was just so amazing, looking and not thinking about anything else. Everything just felt so peaceful and good. Time was really running fast. We went down for dinner, and I had veggies and protein, and my husband.
Baby, please, let's change food now. Seafood now. What's this?
I felt really cheated, but we have a dress to fit. I added lime. I really don't know what this does to meals. Maybe the flavor or something. We eventually ended with good wine, and we were called to join the bonfire night at the bonfire pit. After a short night, we woke up the following morning, and we were prepared for workout. But we had an argument, and we just had a separate workout. And after that, I just stayed on my own, because why would you annoy me, Mr. Man? And while I waited for a floating breakfast to come, my babe joined me, because we don't keep grudges over here, guys. And eventually breakfast was served, and we had so much on the floating breakfast tray, from cereals to breads to toast to pancakes to baked beans, sausages, and extra fruit and fiber cereal, and yogurt and fresh juices. It was just too good and too nice, and totally enjoyed every bit of it. After breakfast, we had a chill play time. You can see this abaya of mine playing like a baby. We let out the inner children in us, and we had so much fun. This was relaxing, because the whole pressure from my trip and my babe's work, we just needed this getaway, and it was almost checkout time, so we needed to just do all we could, and proceed to pack for checkout because we had to go back to the mainland. I saw these figurines and I figured I could get some, a souvenir for my trip, and eventually went to pack my things. It was checkout time. Room service came and helped us with our luggage, and eventually we had to leave this amazing resort. Our cab was right in time, and we lodged into another hotel in the mainland and prepared to go back to Enugu. It was the next day already, and I was ready. Flight was for 5:30 a.m. and we had to be at the airport right in time. If you want to see the next vlog and how my marriage plans went and the whole process and all I did, click the subscribe button and drop a comment. Thanks for watching.